Hey guys, it's me, Sendai again. Uh, I have a few more thoughts. Uh, so, when you live your life, you will meet some people who will tell you that you can be anything and you can do anything you want. And you can be anything you want. You just have to put the time and the work in. And this is obviously not true. That's a stupid lie. If that would be the case, then everyone would be president. Everyone would be uh, leaders, CEOs, whatever. And don't tell me not everybody wants to be that. Everybody wants to be that. Just some people have realistic uh, senses and they can understand they will never be, or they just afraid to reach out. There are a lot of people who are afraid of failure and they rather decide not even trying because it's just safer to stay where they are instead of trying to aim higher and fail. And that's the reason why they reason. I mean, the human brain is fascinating to me. It's unbelievable how good it is for about of reasoning. Like even the 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 craziest, most senseless things can be reasoned if your context, if your situation expects or requires that. Your brain can reason the stupidest things ever. By the way, uh, if you're a man, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like we man, we have this problem even beyond the normal level. Like if you are a man, uh, unreal insanity is just part of your daily routine. You as a man, you think you are delusional. We are delusional. I think women are way more realistic. Women know they never touch. Uh, they never get out of touch with reality. We men we tend to dream crazy things, and most of those crazy things are hurtful to us. First and foremost, because they are nothing else, just imagination. They have nothing to do with reality. And then there is a very thin percentage which can turn into an existence, and then that can change the world. But that's only like statistical error. That's that little, just one tiny little, way below like 1/10% of those crazy delusional ideas can be actually turned into reality. The majority of those crazy delusional ideas will never turn into reality. It will just make you fail. So so the idea that you can be anything you want, or you can reach anything you want, uh, it's a tricky statement really, because if you grew up in an environment where everything is all set to become that person, and you have to do is basically just play the role that is expected of you, then you can have the false sense that you actually made it and you reached that high goal. But that's not really the just. It's not really the real meaning of this sentence. The real meaning is that the impossible is possible. That's what it's supposed to mean. It should give you hope. It should give you. It should give you a reason to dream, because dreams are unreal. Uh, I personally, I think I am suffering from this. That I am, in many cases, delusional. I think I dream most of the time in my life. Uh, I have issues with reality, which slaps me in the face all the time. You know, when the wall hits you, when reality hits you, that's really not a good feeling. But again, that's who you are. That's who I am. It's really difficult to change the core principles of how you think about life. Uh, there are so many interesting things. So yeah, on one end, so I don't know. You guys can see my brain is going around everywhere. It's very difficult to channel my thoughts into a consistent stream of information. I'm trying. So the goal of this video is that to discuss or think about the phrase "you can do whatever you want" or "you can be whatever you want." Uh, and I just want you to know that if you believe this, okay, then you will fail 99.9% of the time. You have to be prepared for this. So whoever tells you this, it's easy to say it, but again, there's a huge price tag on that. There's a huge sacrifice there. It will drive you crazy. It's a delusional thing to believe, okay? This is not a realistic thing to believe. If you still choose to believe it, go for it. But you will not be happy. You will not be happy. Probably happiness is not your goal. Probably you have some other goals. Last year, I was thinking about doing an experiment. And this is somewhat of a continuation of my previous video, because I was thinking about actually just writing an article or writing a post on Reddit, for example, where I tell people, here I am, guys. I'm the typical average Joe. I'm no in any way special. I have no special skills. I have no special background. I came from a crap family. I grew up poor. I'm pretty much like most people in this planet, and I will make it. And I will write my success story, but I will write my success story up front before it happens, and you can guys follow me on my journey. That was my idea. I think I wanted to put out in a kind of a clickbait title, something like, within a year I will sit at the Oscar award show next to Charlize Theron. I think she's beautiful. I think she's talented. So that will be a very interesting achievement. Now, if you ask me as an average Joe, that's not going to happen, right? I don't think that's possible. But it's a very interesting goal to reach, and I would go for it. But I haven't done it. Yeah, for some reason I got pulled away from that idea by my many other ideas. That's another problem, by the way. Oh my god. That's another problem when you are having too many problems. Sorry, you have too many thoughts, too many ideas, and then you have to focus and you have to channel, and you have to, in order to expect progress, you have to make sure that you're focusing your power, your energy on one or two projects. And you can switch if you want to, but you have to prioritize. Without that, you're lost. You're just floating around in the abyss. That's what you do. Yeah, so these are my thoughts for today. I like thinking. Thinking makes me happy, which is weird. Just the idea of thinking, just thinking about anything, just the philosophy, just makes me happy. It's interesting. That I think this is a very interesting uh, consequence of being a human being. Mm, we live in a very physical world, or material world, where we can satisfy our needs and we can get instant happiness from certain material things. But how about the spiritual things and stuff that are beyond materialism, like just thinking, just playing around with ideas? Uh, I'm not even sure they have to make any sense. Just do it because that's what you're supposed to do as a human being. Our brain capacity is fascinating. It's absolutely unique in this environment. In the whole world, our brain capacity is what makes us different from all the animals, from all the plants, whatever. In this whole universe, our brain capacity is the one that sets us at a different scale, sets us as a different species. Uh, and we're not really using it. Like we're billions of people, and we use our brain to do like motoric stuff, like eat, sleep, and fuck. That's all we. I'm not saying those are not important. No, of course they are important. But our capacity is just way beyond that. So, yeah. Okay, so my mind just took off, and I don't know where I'm at right now. Okay, guys, that's it for now. See you out.